Yes, I had so many people. I'm sorry I lost my phone. I needed to uh, get in. But yeah, I had so many people come to my table. It was so funny. Usually, I don't think I shared with you all before that sometimes people walk by my table. This time, I had so many. I had so many that were able to share their story. I had a lot that were actually. I had one that was really in a traumatic state that I actually. That's what I did yesterday. Is I completed the referral and referred her to a sexual violence area organization in my area. I followed up with them today. I followed up with her today. So yeah, you just never know who you're gonna encounter. I also had a lot of dads that was willing to talk. Sometimes I don't have dads that's willing to talk because they feel that as a dad, they're not gonna have to worry about with their daughter because it's a man in the home. Um, One time I had a guy that just like literally flat out refused to take anything from me. Even the gift that I had for his daughter, just to give her a gift, just them coming. He didn't even want that, or definitely not the information packet. And he didn't even want her to have the gift. But I was very, very pleased to have many dads that stopped. I have soap in here. And I'll take a picture of this afterwards. I was still going on with it. And yeah, it was really good event. It was a really, really good event. The district attorney in my area, we had a very nice conversation. City councilors, we had a very nice conversation. Other organizations that were there, so it was a really, really nice event. This event that we're planning for Friday. So we have one on Friday and we have another one on Sunday. And the one on Friday, I've done a workshop there, two workshops, two vendor pop-ups to resource tables. I set up as a resource table at two of the other ones. So that's what they asked me about coming this Friday as a resource one. My husband is coming as the food vendor. He'll be the only food vendor there at that one. And that one goes really, really nice. So yeah, we have that one on Friday. Then the one on Sunday, I'm not setting up. He is actually a food vendor for a dog, a dog day. It's a dog day. It's a celebration of dogs. So he's the food vendor for that, mixed dogs with the dogs. And it's so funny because the dogs do not want to move from in front of the hot dog cart whenever they set up. So this is going to be nice. So we did that last year. That was our first one. And it's outside of our city as well. But that'd be nice. And this is how the basket is turning out. I still have a few more things to put into it. This looks really nice. This is going to be heavy. This is going to be nice. The beautiful purple basket that I had that I did on camera with you guys, I actually sold that into this young girl. She came with her grandma, and the Holy Spirit just led me. He said it's her. Like I said, I always bring a really beautiful one to put on the table that's really big. I actually have some over here that I'm going to be working on because, like I said, I have a lot of events coming up. Um, but yeah, so this young lady, she was with her grandma, and he led me to give it to her, and she was so excited. She was so happy. And unfortunately, the poor thing's bag broke. Remember, I had the tote bags that was donated to me from the city of Boston. Well, I went and I bought, because these, the little treat bags, those white bags, those are fine for I know those are fine for the paper, the cloth tote bag things. But for these heavy ones, I have this. Actually, I have one hanging up. I bought a stack of these. Let me show you. See if I can move this out the way a little bit out the way. I bought a stack of these here. I love it. It says, you can change the world, girl. So I have these tote bags. These tote bags I'm going to use for these heavy baskets, and I'll save them for primarily for the workshop, because the workshop I like the girls to leave with a nice bag. I don't want a girl's bag basket to, break and everything fall out. So that's what I'm going to be doing for that. And yeah, we have a lot of events. I had someone call me this morning about an event as well. So we're going to be busy. This is that kind of that season. Once the kids get into school in Boston, and then it's like, once they already situated, they start here sometimes in August and summer in September, and once they get started, then it's kind of this fall going into the when we're into the fall season when they contact for a workshop. I think it's after the fiscal year, like usually after October, just October 1st, to see if they could have people. I mean, our workshops are free, but I guess they just have to put it in as some type of funding. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're excited. Me and my team member been back and forth on the phone all day today. So that's gonna be exciting. Yeah, it was really really nice at the event. It was a lot of people were interested. A lot of people were interested in the books. A lot of people were interested in t-shirts. A lot of people were interested in the workshop. So it just really really went good. It was a really nice. The only difference that I have, like, I helped my husband out as well, and because he was the only food vendor, he got really busy. So I had to play cashier. I had to play cashier in between, but it still all worked out. We had a nice time. Yeah, yeah. What did you guys do over the weekend? I was gonna ask the other question I was gonna ask about when you're doing baskets, like, so how do you set up? I would love to see your setup, like when you go out and vendor. Like a lot of you I know do the baskets, and do them for Christmas or Easter or Mother's Day. What are some of your Send me some of your pointers, like, any ideas that you have, any type of easy things that you do to set up. Like, do you set up with a table, or do you set up with shelves? I know sometimes people set up with shelves. I noticed that, or sometimes people set up with a smaller, like a 4-inch table. My table is 6 inches. So how do you set up? I would love to know, even if you're a book author, like your book authors. One thing I do know that I need to do as a book author is we have this stand-up board that my husband uses, an advertisement board for his business, and he has two of them. So I've been trying to tell him, like, can we paint one purple? And I can use that as a board. It's a signage board, to stand up next to my table that already have, like, pricing and who I am and why I'm. You can write it in chalk, and you can and let me get the Boston accent out. You can write it in chalk. I'm trying to. I know my A's and my R's and stuff. I'm trying to. Sometimes I listen back at these videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, my accent sounds so strong. But yeah, so I'm going to use that. And that's how I was questioning, like, do you do price listing? How do you do your price listing? How is that information? You know, how do you promote yourself? Also, how do you promote yourself? Do you do flyers? Do you do pricing? I know, I advertise on social media. You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram. It's the same thing as Love Healed and Restored. And I do flyers, whether it's a workshop, whether it's a resource table, whether it's a vendor pop-up for book events. So I'm curious to know how you guys advertise as well, and how does it go for you? I find that Instagram and Facebook is really good, that I get a lot of sales from. And I also update my website. My website is Love Healed and Restored. So you can reach me through there. A lot of people, if they want to purchase a book, what am I doing here? They go through my website. So I use all avenues that we possibly can. The only social media that I'm not on is TikTok. So I'm thinking about that. I don't know. I keep hearing, our government talking about TikTok. How they, steal your identity. So I don't know. So that's the only other one that I do need to do. But other than that, yeah, let me know what you do. Give me some pointers. Give me some pointers on things I can do. But I can do. Yeah, and let's share that information too. So I have a lot of stuff in here. This is so pretty. So I have to figure it out some. I'm gonna seal it um, with all kinds of. I actually have these. Remember, I think I showed you guys this pretty bows. So that's gonna be pretty because you know me and bows. So I rather buy bows. I look at all of you all beautiful bows for Sante's illusions and phalange. You guys have some pretty. I said me and Bose, so you see what I did. I bought Bose. Me and Bose, we fight too much. But yeah, so this is gonna be a beautiful basket. It'll be a beautiful table basket for a young lady um at one of the events. I don't know which one. And then as you see, I have all mines back here. I actually had to stack them. I find somewhere to stack them, and I have some more stuff over here. I actually had the organizer donate to me all of her PPE um, stuff. She gave me all of her masks and hand sanitizers and soaps and lotions. So that box is actually still in my car that I have to go get out my trunk. I may just leave it in there because I can use it on Friday at the event that I'm at Friday. So yeah, so it was really, really nice. Thank you guys for all of your support. Thank you for all of your encouraging, loving words. And let's chat. And I'm hoping to see some of your event pop-ups too. That's really nice. I always want to of course respect the privacy, because of the subject, no matter that, we dive into. I really can't record that information, but I did want it to get so you guys can kind of see how we set up. And it didn't take us long to set up. Well, my husband long to set up. So he does all, he like puts together my table and puts up my umbrella and all that other good stuff. And then, I do my table itself, and I decorate his table too. So yeah, so we got there really early, and well, he got there early. He got there earlier than me. I forgot my phone at home. Kind of come all the way back home to get my phone, then go back with anyways. But yeah, he already had his tables and stuff up, so that made it easy for me, and I was able to park right in front, and he was able to get all my stuff out my car, and then we got all set up. So this was great. This was great. I'm gonna finish off this basket, seal it, and I'll probably use take a clip of the picture. And until next time, I know I want to come back on again because I have some more things that I want to do a haul with, and we'll go from there. And I just want to thank you so much for your support. Thank you for just I'm a newbie here in YouTube. I'm still trying to make my way in these streets. So thank you for help guiding me through these streets. I try to look at all of your videos. My husband's always saying, "You're on YouTube. We can't watch your videos." I am. I sit and I watch, and I'm learning and seeing how beautiful that all of you ladies are doing. And thank you so much for teaching me, because you are teaching me. Um, but yeah, it's been good. And with all that being said, I hope you are encouraged, and I hope you are empowered, and you can recover from any storm. And thank you, and have a blessed day. Good night.